In a moment that felt like a scene from a cinematic love story, the long-speculated and much-awaited union of South Korea's beloved idols, YoonA and Jun-ho, became a dazzling reality. On a crisp spring afternoon in 2025, beneath a sky painted with soft sunlight and cherry blossoms drifting in the breeze, the two stars exchanged vows in one of the most beautiful and intimate celebrity weddings Seoul has ever witnessed. Fans across the world had speculated for years about their romance, but no one could have anticipated just how stunning and heartfelt this wedding would be. The ceremony took place at a private estate nestled in the hills of Bukshin-Hanok village, chosen for its harmony of traditional Korean architecture and contemporary elegance. The location offered panoramic views of the city and blooming gardens, a setting that mirrored the couple's blend of heritage and modern stardom. As guests arrived, a soft instrumental rendition of Girls' Generation's Forever played in the background, setting a nostalgic and tender mood. YoonA was the vision of a modern-day princess. She wore an ethereal custom gown designed by the legendary Korean couture designer Lee Sang-bong. The dress featured layers of silk organza and delicate hand-sewn pearls, flowing into a cathedral-length train that glistened as she walked. Her veil was embroidered with meaningful symbols, including the date of their first drama shoot and an infinity sign. Jun-ho, standing at the altar with a calm yet emotional demeanor, wore a bespoke white tuxedo by Tom Ford, subtly lined with silver threading that sparkled under the ceremony lights. Their vows were private, shared only with family, close friends, and a few industry colleagues, but guests said the moment was deeply emotional. Jun-ho, known for his charisma and quiet confidence, reportedly teared up while expressing how YoonA changed his life. YoonA, holding his hands with both of hers, spoke softly about how Jun-ho had been her anchor through fame, scrutiny, and personal growth. Their voices trembled, not with fear but with reverence for the moment that would bind them forever. The guest list was a who's who of the Korean entertainment world. Members of Girls' Generation, including Taeyeon, Sunny, and Hyoyeon, were present, as were Junho's fellow 2PM bandmates. A-listers like IU, Park Seo-joon, Kim Soo-hyun, and Suzy also made appearances, dressed in elegant pastels and soft neutrals. BTS's RM and Jin were also seen at the reception, sparking waves of surprise and admiration across social media. The air was filled with warmth, laughter, and countless tears of joy. Following the ceremony, guests were guided into a glass-roofed reception hall adorned with cascading white orchids, hydrangeas, and roses. The decor drew inspiration from both stars' personalities, refined, graceful, and deeply romantic. Instead of a traditional first dance, YoonA and Jun-ho walked hand in hand through the room, greeting each guest personally with bright smiles and heartfelt gratitude. Their love wasn't just between them. It radiated outwards, touching everyone in attendance. The reception was a celebration not just of their union, but of their journey. A video montage chronicled their shared moments, from behind-the-scenes clips on drama sets to candid photos from vacations that had never been released to the public. The audience gasped when footage appeared of Jun-ho filming YoonA under cherry blossoms during a secret trip to Kyoto. The couple's song of choice for their grand entrance was a soft jazz version of My Destiny, followed by a surprise duet performance by Taeyeon and Baekhyun that left the room speechless. Even the menu was thoughtfully curated. The couple worked with a Michelin-starred chef to design a fusion menu that combined traditional Korean flavors with modern elegance: ginseng marinated duck, seaweed and truffle risotto, hanwoo beef with lotus root reduction, and a wedding cake infused with yuzu and green tea mousse. Later that evening, in a moment that went viral within minutes, Jun-ho surprised YoonA with a heartfelt performance. He took the stage, piano under dim light, and sang a ballad he had written for her, titled Only You Under My Sky. The rawness in his voice, paired with YoonA wiping away tears from her seat, cemented the evening as one of the most moving events in recent K-entertainment memory. For fans, the wedding was more than just a fairy tale. It was closure, confirmation, and celebration. These were two artists who had long supported each other behind the scenes, rarely confirming the extent of their bond. Now the world watched as they stepped into the spotlight not as idols or actors, but as life partners. Though the ceremony was private, the couple later shared official wedding portraits on Instagram, One showed YoonA leaning her head on Jun-ho's shoulder under the glow of lanterns. Another captured them laughing mid-dance, unposed and deeply in love. The caption read simply, "Today with all of you in our hearts. Forever starts here." The next morning, tabloids and major news outlets in Korea, Japan, and across Southeast Asia featured the wedding on their front pages. Fans from around the globe trended hashtags like hashtag YoonAJunhoWedding, hashtag DreamCouple2025, and hashtag Korea Royal Wedding. Major networks replayed the wedding clips in special broadcasts, highlighting every detail from the floral arrangements to the music choices. Even global brands congratulated the couple, with fashion houses posting throwback campaign photos and heartfelt messages. Their honeymoon destination remains a secret, though insiders hint at a private island retreat in the Maldives or a traditional ryokan in Kyoto, two places the couple had reportedly dreamt of visiting as newlyweds. Regardless of location, what's certain is that they are starting this new chapter surrounded by love, legacy, and the admiration of millions. YoonA and Lee Jun-ho's wedding was not just an event, it was a cultural moment. A dreamlike union of talent, grace, and authenticity, sealed with timeless vows and a future full of possibilities. In the days following the unforgettable wedding, the ripple effects continued to spread across the entertainment world and beyond. Fans, still reeling from the beauty and intimacy of the event, began to reflect on the powerful symbolism behind this union. YoonA and Lee Jun-ho were not just any celebrities. They represented a generation of K-pop and K-drama stars who had grown, evolved, and endured the pressures of fame with grace. Their wedding wasn't merely about glamour. It was a statement of enduring love, trust, and mutual respect between two individuals who had dedicated most of their lives to the public, yet managed to preserve something deeply personal and sacred. What made the moment even more impactful was how relatable and grounded the couple remained. Despite the grandeur of the ceremony, those who attended were struck by the genuine warmth YoonA and Jun-ho extended to everyone around them. From heartfelt speeches to spontaneous dances with family and friends, the wedding felt more like a gathering of kindred spirits than a showcase of stardom. This authenticity only deepened fans' admiration. Social media was flooded with messages not just of congratulations, but of gratitude for allowing the public to witness such a sincere, loving milestone. As their agencies released exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, fans got glimpses of quiet moments. Jun-ho adjusting YoonA's veil before the ceremony, YoonA giving a thumbs up and whispering encouragement before his surprise performance, and the two sharing a private toast on the terrace, laughing as if no cameras were watching. These candid captures added layers to the narrative already unfolding, that theirs was a love built on friendship, laughter, and quiet support through every challenge. In the weeks ahead, media outlets plan to release in-depth retrospectives, and fashion publications are already dubbing the event the wedding of the year. But beyond all the headlines and viral clips, what remains is a story that transcends fame. YoonA and Lee Jun-ho's wedding is now etched into the hearts of their fans not only as a beautiful event, but as proof that even in the whirlwind world of entertainment, true love can flourish, and when it does, the whole world pauses to celebrate. Would you like a matching conclusion or a YouTube narration next?